Hey guys, so a lot of things have happened since my last video, so let me show you guys what's been going on. So the last time we left off with this tank, I had taken out the water sprite in the back. It was like all over right here. And it was just way too crazy, but now that I've taken it out, it's super empty. So I think I'm gonna go out and buy another plant for that area. But some good news is that my water lettuce is doing a lot better. So no more shriveled up leaves, they all look nice and plump, and I got this little lily pad looking one that I didn't notice before. So this one is different than the other water lettuce, but I'm gonna keep it in the tank because it looks really cute. And my sword is right now. I had to take one of the lights off and put it with another tank. So for the past week they've had pretty much half the amount of light, and I noticed some of the leaves are melting, so I'm going to trim down those leaves and hopefully they'll do better because it now has both lights on again. And let's see what else. Here is, oh, there's my two mamas. Right here is the big mama bear, and that's the new mama on the moss ball, and she's got about 3 eggs left, so it's not really looking good for this batch of eggs, but it is her first time, so I'm not too worried about it. She'll do a lot better next time. And yeah, my shrimp are doing great. They're all right in front here. Here's a couple of yellows with a royal blue, another couple of royal blues, and they've been getting along just fine. They've been eating great. All of them have been grazing. No more deaths in the tank, thank God. And yeah, I just love sitting here and watching the royal blues graze because their color is just so deep and so blue. I'm mesmerized. I freaking love them. And then, let's see, over here is the bouquet that Jay gave me, which is doing really well. It's grown a little bit since I put it in the tank, and I really love the way these look. I actually ordered a lot more bouquets from Jay that should be coming in pretty soon. The subwasser tank's doing great. I'm not really sure what I want to do with this. I kind of just threw it in the back because I didn't want it to like die or something, but I'm not sure I like it right there. I might move it somewhere else. But yeah, that's pretty much what is going on with this tank right here. Alright, so as you guys know, this is my opae'ula tank that I had very recently rescaped, and a lot has changed in this tank actually. I've got the coral sand, which is kind of turning a reddish brown color. The dwarf sag pretty much all melted. I just have one clump here that survives, so this one is really green, so I just left it in the tank. My anacris is doing good, but it's kind of stuck underneath the driftwood right now. The Java moss always has an issue with hair algae, so I've been trying to keep up with that on a weekly basis to try to pull out as much as I can. The lighting isn't on at all that much, like 6 to 7 hours a day, and there's still issues with hair algae, so not really sure what to do. I might have to end up dosing Flourish XL to kind of kill the hair algae, but that will also kill my anacris and other plants that may be sensitive to that specific chemical. And let's see what else. Oh, my Java ferns are doing great. They actually were melting. So this one started turning like a blackish brown color, and so did this one, and so did that one, and so did that one. But they ended up bouncing back. I didn't take them out of the tank, and now they're really green and really lush. And they also have little babies that came off and are now floating in the tank. And then, let's see what else. Oh. And my pennywort is doing great, and so is my water sprite. They're both at the top of the tank. I just leave them floating. The only thing bad that's happening really is this anubias. The leaves are melting, so I don't know if you can see that. There's so much glare from the light. So these leaves are turning brownish, but the little baby leaves sprouting on the bottom are green. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just clip off the leaves that are not going to make it and just leave the little baby leaves and see if this will bounce back. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I did end up putting a bag of Purigen at the top of the filter, which looks kind of ugly, but this is really going to help with the nitrate issues in the tank. But yeah, that's where this tank is at. This is more my experiment tank to see just what I can do in brackish water. I mean, my shrimp are doing fine. They're like just swimming around. And I haven't had any deaths in here. So, yeah, I guess we'll see how things go. I'll for sure be leaving the Java ferns in there. But I might consider taking out the Java moss because of the hair algae issues. But I don't know, we'll see how things go. Now over here is my newly set up 2.5 gallon tank, and I'm using pretty much the plants and the filter that Bee Shrimp had given me. So over here is just a huge clump of guppy grass, which is great for hiding. Shrimp love to hide in places, so this is great for them. I'm not sure I want to leave it as such a huge clump because I do have other tanks I'm about to set up, and I might split it between the other tanks as well. I did throw in some of the water lettuce and some water Sprite from this tank over here just to kind of help the cycling process along. I've had this tank set up for maybe 2 days now, so I'm just waiting for it to be cycled so I can put some shrimp in it. And I'm not sure what kind of shrimp I want in it yet. I'm thinking Mishlings or some more Neos because it's such a small tank. I'm sure Neos will be fine with it as long as I keep up with water changes and making sure the parameters are stable and whatnot. But yeah, this one is going and I'm just waiting for it to be done. So in addition to the 2.5 gallon tank that I just set up, I do also have these two 10-gallon tanks and a 20-gallon long that my boyfriend had bought for me at the Petco $1 per gallon sale, which is so nice of him because I didn't actually ask him to go buy it for me. We were just talking about it and I was like, oh, I really want some new tanks. And the Petco is having, you know, a deal on them right now, but I just can't see myself buying, you know, another tank anytime soon. But he ended up going out and buying them for me. So I came home to 4 tanks in the house, and these two I'm probably not going to set up for a very long time because I'm still waiting for the stuff to come in for them, and I'm really not sure what to stock them with. So I'll keep you guys updated as that progresses. But the 20-gallon long is right here. So I decided to make a coffee table aquarium for the 20-gallon long. So this is just the beginning of it. I haven't exactly put anything together. Nothing is screwed in yet. I still have a lot of work to do. I'm going to build a little trim that goes across here to cover up the bottom, and a trim to cover this top area right there. And then once I'm done with that, I still have to paint everything black and get a glass tabletop for it. So yeah, and then as far as the tank itself, all the stuff should be here by tomorrow. So I am hopefully going to be able to set that up first and then build the frame around it later. So that is pretty much what has been going on with me lately. I still cannot believe that I have 6 tanks now. I started off with just one opae'ula tank, and then I decided to do one more tank for freshwater shrimp, and now I have 6. So it is a little bit overwhelming, but I'm really excited to finally get these set up, cycled, and stocked with shrimp. So stay tuned for more updates. If you guys enjoy my videos, please like and subscribe, and as always, thank you so much for watching.